Right, guys. We saw one variation. We saw before one variation from De La Riva plus Spider Guard with leg full extended. Now we're gonna see a situation where my opponent has Spider Guard and the legs bent. So actually, it's pretty easy to break his controlling because both legs bend like this. You have a nice driving, so over your opponent's hip, so you can do a lot of things. You can also do a stack pass by grabbing the cuff area and stretch your arms, making your opponent roll over the shoulders and then get the stack pass. But what are we gonna look right now? As you learned before the stack pass, I don't need to spend your time showing again the same details because it's gonna be pretty much the same. So the only thing you would take care would be about your break one grip, but you can uh, learn by yourself, so it's pretty simple. But now the idea is you have your opponent. Just bring it a little bit more to you. Yeah, you have your opponent here. He has spider guard, legs bend. So first thing, as we talked before, you should position yourself in a way that your opponent can feel himself uncomfortable. So if I stay here with my elbows wide open, he's in a best position than me. He's like moving myself, putting me off balance. Will be fucking hard to pass his guard here. So first thing, when he get foot on biceps, I should try squeeze my elbows like this. While I'm squeezing my elbows, my hand I should slide over my opponent's shin and then grab as down as I can his pants. So if I grab on the shin, will be hard because he's still stepping on my biceps. So the idea here is about involve my hands and grab on side of his calf. When I grab here, my wrist is start to put pressure over my opponent's shin in that case, but also put pressure over his legs. It's not a pressure that he will release the front biceps, but I can feel myself more heavy on the top. So what are we gonna do? After we slide our hand, we made a mistake. I should have walked back. Sorry. Uh, after we slide our hand, my idea is always when my opponent is flat on the mat and like his body configuration is working here, so it's hard to move the legs, drag the legs because his legs are heavy. So when I walk backward and by squeezing my elbows, I can bring him to a sit-up guard and also position myself away from him. For me, it's pretty easy. I point my fingers towards the mat, turning my hand down, and then bringing my elbows up while I'm posturing up. So I will do a full extension on my arms and then bring everything down. Look at here. In that situation, we could bring my opponent's feet to the mat and then start to walk around. But he has his hand to push me away and then reset the guard. Perfect. Yeah. So what are we gonna do? When I break for the biceps, when I break his spider guard, my idea will be step around his legs. So I will bring him walking backward. If you walk like this, you cannot bring him. So you should down your level. So my knees is on his knees level. I walk, my chest is down. I can pretty easy extend my arms, bringing my elbows to his center line and my chest up. Boom. What I do here, immediately when I break his spider guard, I will cross my foot like this, step on the same line with my other foot, and then what I do, I will drag his legs by stepping inside his hip. I have two hands on the pants since the beginning. I have two hands on the pants since the beginning. And take a look how close is my outside hand to the hip. Even if he keep holding my sleeve, I can get this hand on the rib, right? So my armpit start to cover the top, the top of the knee. My other pant control, I will switch, sliding my hand over my opponent's leg and grab the pants on the side, and I will set up my leg drag again by bringing this foot back and fighting angle. I can wide open my foot inside, put a pressure over him, and then we have the leg drag. We have options. If he pushes my shoulder away, I cover, bringing my posture down, circling my arm over his hands, and then I get the side control or the back take, whatever I want. So one more time. First thing, move my hands, touch my wrist over his shin, pinching my elbows on my own body, squeezing everything. I will down my posture, making him walking back and making him sit on his guard. So we are here. I will stretch my arms. I will extend my arms, posturing up, bringing my hands towards the mat. Right after I cross my feet first, I step on the same line of my other foot. I will cut my leg inside, turning his hip to outside so he cannot play guard towards me anymore, just to the side that I'm not there. My hand, my outside hand, I will grab the rib area. So look at how easy it's gonna be, connect my elbow in the right place. This hand I will release the pants control because I'm holding and covering his top knee. I will slide, grab the pants, start to get a pressure. So look at it here. If I try to get a pressure with my feet on the same line, it's gonna be impossible. I don't have balance. So my outside foot, I should step back, fighting angle. Boom. Step back, fighting angle. Open my inside foot, fighting angle. So I'm perfect. Placing my knee behind the hip. If he pushes me, posture it up, shoulder works, breaking his frame, and then we are here, passing the guard. So, very simple position. Always walking when your opponent, so you could see in the last position in this one that if your opponent has some foot on biceps, one foot on the biceps or both sides, you can walk around, find angle, you can walk backward, finding angle. So you always should make your opponent works wrong with his hip if you want be able to drag legs, take off, and break his controlling. Right? Very nice position.